Hey there, Bears fans. It's your host here, Rai, and I'm back for another Bears podcast, episode number 4. I am so glad the Bears won on Sunday. They snapped a 3-game losing streak. Robbie Gold, you came up clutch once again. Holy cow. I love these kind of games, but on the other hand, I don't, because what's going to happen if it comes down to the wire again for Robbie Gold? He might miss, or on the other hand, he might make it again. Is Robbie Gold a future Hall of Famer? I don't know. He has many years left in his NFL career. I don't know how many years he's been with the Bears. Speaking of that, if you watch my video between the Bears and Oakland, I just posted up earlier today, and Matt Forte is a free agent next year. So there's rumors that the Bears are willing to trade Matt Forte. He's been with the Bears 8 years already. I don't know how many years he has left in the tank. Um, this might be his last run. I don't think the Bears are going to re-sign him. They should. Or they should go younger in the running back department. They could go in the draft or in the NFL. I'd like to get the guy from Philly. He's a bust right now because he's not doing very good. But he was doing great in Dallas, and he was a free agent, so Philly picked him up. And look at now. I know it's only 4 games in the season already, but still, disappointment already. He's not too happy with the playbook or whatever. Maybe he wants out of Philly, but we'll see what happens. So I really think this is a rebuilding year for the Bears. The players don't think so, but it has to be a rebuilding year. Color been there since what, '08 already. He allowed out offense. Coaches change defense. Every time it does not work out, they fire him. The end of the year, that season. You know what I'm saying? Um, our next opponent for the Bears will be at Kansas City. Kansas City lost on Sunday. Kansas City Chiefs are not that great like they were like 2 years ago, but anything can happen on any given Sunday. Um, Everyone did a very good job. Um, Jay Cutler had a pick. Then I think the center fumbled it, or is it? I think the center and Jay Cutler did not really pay attention, and the one play that the center threw over Jay Cutler's head, I thought he's gonna get sacked, but I don't know how Jay Cutler did it, but he grabbed it and he threw it, and then one play that he threw out of bounds about freaking time. He did something smart. He's not smart in his head, but he has a good arm. He's not a very good mobile quarterback like other quarterbacks out there in the NFL, like Rodgers, Russell, Drew Brees, the guy from the Niners, Romo. Well, Romo's injured right now, but you know what I'm saying. LA, Manning. I don't know about Manning. He can mobile a little bit, but he's getting a little older. But you know where I'm going with this. But so far Bears did not get pick six yet. I mean they got interceptions, but nothing for a pick six for a touchdown. Hopefully by the time this year's over, they will be. A lot of people are predicting the Bears will be last. Hopefully not. If it happens, it happens. But we'll see. Right now, Packers are the hottest team in the Bears division by 4-0. If the Packers could stay freaking hot all year, they're gonna win the division again. I think they're gonna win it. What, 5 in a row, 6 in a row? I don't know. I can't keep track. But Bears gotta start being on fire. Now the second half, Bears keep airing out. It reminds me of last year. They were keep airing out, airing out, airing out. That's not good because the defense on your opponent will finally figure out that you keep passing it, and then your quarterback is gonna get an interception. Then the coach and the coaching staff is gonna get pissed at Jay Cutler, and they say, Jay Cutler, why the hell are you not running the ball? Because um the starting quarterback and I could do it if I want or all that bull crap. They should mix things up like they did in the first half. Run a little bit, pass a little bit, run a little bit, pass a little bit. Speaking of run, I mentioned this last year, I mentioned this year. Bears hardly go around their opponent's defense. They always like to go in the middle. And then when they do go in the middle, they don't go very far. And another thing is, this is for all the NFL teams out there, they never jump over like they did back in the day, like the Walter Payton did. I think it was a playoff game or regular season. They don't do that. Maybe because they're afraid they might get hurt. So that really sucks. Do you guys agree, Bears fans? Bears running backs, they never go around always to the damn middle. I don't know why. They never hardly do any trickery like a flea flicker or a fake field goal or a fake punt. Well, probably the fake punt will fail, but probably that's not their playbook. That's not how they play football. They should be more edgier, Bears fans. You know what I'm saying? They should take more risks. I would do it if I was a coach. Probably if I did, I would get fired already because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just a fan like everyone else there who loves the NFL. Um, or they could do another great trickery when their opponent kick the ball to them. Give it to your teammates and let them run with it, like Seattle did, and they fooled the Bears special teams. So why the Bears can't do that kind of thing? You know why? That's not how Bears play football. They like to do it old school way. No flea flickering, no fake field goal, nothing like that. They like to do straight up old school stuff from the Bears. Maybe once in a while they do some fake stuff, but overall they will never do it. I like to see the Bears. I think they did it 0-1. Put a receiver as a quarterback for one play and let Jay Cutler go down the field and run. I don't think he can run anymore because he'll get hurt again, hamstring injury, and he'll be out of action for probably a few games, and they have to put the backup in, Jimmy Clausen. Now, speaking of Jimmy Clausen, Bears fans, do you think the Bears should just get rid of him? He sucks as a backup. He sucks as a starter. He's not a good QB. Now, the quarterback Bears had last year with Josh, he was great with the Bears offense. And then the offseason, Tampa Bay offered him a lot more money to start for Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and he said himself, to him, said, shit, I'm out of Chicago. Buy Jay Cutler, buy offense, buy defense. And at the time it was Trustman, it was a coach. Bears should kept him. They should offer him a lot more money, but he wants to start as a QB, but it's okay. I think he's struggling in Tampa Bay. He has the good years behind him with Chicago. It just really sucks. The Bears are 1-3. And thank God the Bears are not 0-4 the start of the season. That would be the first time since 2000, and probably they finished their season 5-11, something like that. And probably they fired their coach that year. They make some big moves. I don't know, but that's all I have to say about these Bears. Don't give up, Bears fans. It's a long ass season. Hopefully, we could beat Kansas City. Then the following week, we face Detroit back-to-back on road games. Then, guess what, Bears fans? You're gonna like this. They have a bye week, so all them guys are injured from week 1 through week 4. They can heal up and get ready for the second half of the season. So, this is your friend here, Rai is gonna sign off here. Don't forget to check out my other podcast. It's on a not movie playlist, so check them out. You could do like a little marathon, And if you want to, you can sub to my main channel. The link will be down below. Same thing for my second YouTube channel. If you have Twitter, follow me on Twitter. It is TNRA32. You could like this podcast. You could share it with your other sports fanatics. And also, last but not least, I have a Facebook like page. All links will be down below. So that's about it. And I'll see you next Bears podcast. And that'll be episode number 5. Have a good one. And don't forget, Bears fans, go Bears. Don't forget, Bears on a rebuilding year. Have patience with this team, okay? It's going to take a long time to dominate once again like we did a few years ago. Have a good one. I am so glad the Bears won on Sunday. Have a good one. The host is out here.